Well, welcome to Beechwood Park Part 2. And this is Walkies with Otis. On this lovely April morning. It is 6:20 in the morning. And Otis and I are enjoying the sounds of Beechwood Park. We've made a wee video of the bottom part of the park, walking up and then through the dingle and the trees and the bushes. And this is a video which is going to be a little less interesting of the top part of the park and the walks up through the park. Okay, Otis, this way. Oh yes, so there are two streams that run through the park. You've got the one that runs in front of us through the gully. That comes out under the into that small bridge which leads down to the lower end. And this way we have another stream which is totally dried up at the moment. And I think actually we used to call this the dell or the dingle when we were kids. This is very much dried up now. And so we can get a good view of the park, I think what we'll do is walk up to the top here. Otis! This way! Otis! Come on, boy, this way. Otis has got his own agenda. It's a good boy. He loves it this time of the morning because I can let him off his lead or let him go with the small lead on, so I can still get to him if I need to. But gets to enjoy a little bit of freedom, because being a sheepdog type dog, he needs to run and run and run. So he's a cross between a Cocker Spaniel and a Border Collie. So he's got plenty of energy and plenty of mischief. You enjoying yourself, Otis? I guess he is. Yes, the idea is to walk up to the wall there, which is the back end of the houses of Upper Tennyson Road, so that we can have a view across the park, and we may be able to see Beechwood House from up here, along with the other visitors to the park at this early time in the morning. Most people, though, are dog walkers, enjoying the chance to let their dogs run free for a bit before the park fills up. You enjoying that stick, Otis? Are you? Good boy. Unfortunately, the day isn't a very clear one, it's a bit misty. But on a nice day from here you can see Clevedon and Portishead, and from over the other side of the park you're a little bit higher up and you can see down to Cardiff Bay in that direction, and through the trees up there you've got Beechwood House, and I'll take you up that way very soon. But for now, here's Otis. Good boy, come on. who has just found another steak. He really enjoys steaks. What have you got there, Otis? What have you got? Says, Dad, you know what I got? It's a steak. Don't you know? Come on then. You bring your steak. Sorry, I wasn't even focusing on the dog. So I'll move along a little bit here and not spend too much time just soaking up the bird noise. And as he says, it's a shame that it's a bit misty today, because it's a cracking view across East Newport and over to the Bristol Channel. It's a good boy. Come on then. Right, young boy, I'm just going to clip the other lead on you. Sit. It's a good boy. Because just over there we're full of dog walkers, and I don't want you chasing any other dogs at the moment. Okay, sorry about that. That wasn't very professional, was it? But I've just swapped over to the extension lead because I notice there's a lot of dog walkers walking around up by the house, and some people are okay with him off the lead, but it does spook other people, especially if he decides he wants to run over and circle the dog, thinking that he's doing his sheepdog trick. If you watch this, we'll walk up here now and we won't see a soul. They'll have all gone to the very top of the park. This way, Otis. As a kid, I used to cycle up this path. I was so fit then, and a lot younger. It's a lovely park though. There's some lovely views. But the best view of all is Otis. Okay, this is Beechwood House, and these are the outbuildings that have all been renovated, or actually bolted on. I think the buildings above them are the original stables and things that have been renovated, and these are lean-tos on added to the side of it. It's quite a grand house, as you can see, and in 2008 they renovated it and did a very good job. They use it now for office suites, and you can book it for use for training purposes, etc. And you can't really make out what's here, but you got photographers, a gym, and then these last 5 doors or 6 doors are for the cafe, which is obviously closed at the moment. But at 8 o'clock they'll open up and start serving really nice cups of coffee and cake and other delights. And if you're visiting Beechwood Park and you don't know where the toilets are, they are here. But they're not labelled up anymore. They got arrows pointing that way, so I think they're telling people to use the toilets in the cafe. That might be a COVID thing. Okay, we continue walking along. What I like about Beechwood Park is they've still got a couple tennis courts. Not that I play tennis, but it's ideal for taking your dogs in there when you're training. Get them used to running around and coming back to you. Otis trained in a couple of these tennis courts. This is the main one he liked, actually, because there's a bank in there, and spent many time running between Vicky and myself. And the flower beds here are absolutely amazing. I'm just going to walk down to this angle and swing around, and you'll get a view of the house, the front of the house, and the flower beds. So this is Beechwood House in Newport, Gwent. Well, it's not Gwent anymore, it's Newport City. Show my age. I could have said Newport Mon, and that would have really thrown people. Back when it was Monmouthshire. And they've got the beautiful flower beds. A little bit like red, white and blue there with a bit of orange in. Okay. Yes. Almost Union Jackish. Lovely display anyway. This way, Otis. And as every park should have, a bowling green, so does Beechwood. And this is Beechwood Park's bowling green. And we're going to continue up the park to the top end, which is literally only feet away. This has always been a bit of a play park up here as well, with a swing park. Now, back in the 80s, for those that remember, this was a swimming pool. Oh, I'd say a swimming pool, it was a paddling pool. You can still see the shape of it. And it is now an open air sort of theatre thingy. And just beyond was a little pitch and putt place. And this is the play park, which has always been a play park. So I'm going to go along now and take a seat to end this video. So if you've liked this video, please subscribe, please click the like button, and yes, I'll try and make some more videos around about Newport whilst walking Otis, and hopefully you enjoy them, and hopefully I haven't mumbled and stumbled over my words much. So I'll say cheerio, and for those on the ham radio, 73s and good DX. Bye bye, Otis.